Back off, back off, back off. Come on. Come on back, dear. Come on back, dear. Let's go. Let's go this way. We just ran into a bear. Well, hello. Good morning. BJ and Joe Hondo out and about on the Recumbents. And we're on the Midland Trail, heading for the Creek Walk Trail here in Manitou Springs. And yeah, we had quite the excitement this morning. We were going down the Mesa Greenway, and we were heading, so we could come over here, and we almost ran into a black bear. I mean, a big old black bear, man. I mean, he was a biggie. Luckily, we caught him soon enough that we could get turned around and found a different way back. Or we jumped up on a side street, and yeah, I mean, we've ridden that path for years, decades. Never run into a bear before, but he was a good-sized bear. Well, he or she. Didn't see any cubs. Just like I said, big old black bear. So and sometimes these trikes spook dogs really badly. So I wouldn't want to, I wasn't going to try to ride anywhere near that thing. All right. So like I said, we came over from downtown on the trail here, and Midland Trail, and we're just making our way over to Manitou. One of our normal rides, regular rides, I guess you could say. We don't do anything normal. But yeah, it's kind of a weird day. It's actually really beautiful over the mountains, bright blue and everything. We got this one huge, it's huge, high, thin cloud, and it's keeping the temperature down. It's supposed to hit 75 Fahrenheit today, but I don't think it's going to unless this thing finally moves out. But it's been stuck there for hours. We've got on the works, we've got on the warmies, you can tell right there. But yeah, it looks like they started putting on some new trail art, as they call it. They do that on this Creek Walk Trail here, and there's, as you can see, the Creek Walk Trail. Yes, and there's some of the art right there. Check that out. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. Now there's more even. Yeah, they started doing this trail art last year. Oh, you have to forgive me, boy. My sinuses are just killing me today. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try to get over here a little closer so you can see. It's like a pretty cool picture of an owl there. Make sure I don't get in anybody's way in case they come down. A little hard to see around that corner. Just kind of moon over Pikes Peak. I guess that's just leaves. Yeah. They didn't bring it down this far last time, so this is kind of an addition, I guess they decided to do to the program. But yeah, so now we're officially in Manitou Springs itself, which basically Colorado Springs runs right into Manitou Springs, or the other way around. Oh goodness, man, it's a rocker. Hello, have a good day. Oh goodness, man, all of a sudden I've got raking sinuses. Okay. Now we're going through Fields Park. Fields. There's Another picture. It's like kind of a black and white composition there. Magpies, it says. Okay. Yeah, Fields Park. Cute little park. Got a nice restroom, but got, you know, nice little playground set up. A couple of pickleball courts. It's got a disc golf practice course. It's not an official course. It doesn't have any tees or anything like that. But good for just practicing, and good for practicing your putting too. Yeah, it's pretty wild running into that bear. We've never done that before on the trikes. This one here is kind of dark. Almost like an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing. As you can see, you know, it's so, like I said, right over the mountains, it's just solid blue. And you can tell there's sunshine, but because of that that one big gigantic cloud, it just makes it so it's kind of dark. Howdy. As you can see, there's a disc golf basket right there. Hello. And but yeah, so hopefully that'll be the last time we ever have an encounter with a bear on the trail. Hello. Because that was pretty freaky. Oh man. Whew. Sinuses are just giving me absolute heck today. Yeah. Psychedelic deer there, yeah. Try to keep you to this side because it's the pretty side. It's an urban trail. It goes right, there's a city street, you know, on the other side here. It's one of the ways into one of the back ways into Garden of the Gods. You can go up there and it goes straight to Balanced and Steamboat Rock. There comes. Oh man, my head is screaming. I don't understand. Oof. Man. Kind of hard to see down there in the creek. It's almost a shame there's so many trees because you could really get a really pretty view down in that creek, I'll tell you. It's a shame the trail doesn't go down, you know, instead of going up. Oh, no wonder I'm kicking buns here. Oh. Whew. Joe, keep going. And get out of her way. We're coming down to right behind Schriever Park. Schriever, I think. And I don't know if it's Schriever or Shriver, but I think it's Schriever. Oh, I did it again. I keep thinking I'm in 2 and I hit it a little too hard and I go into 4. I got a bit of a ledge here. Bump. Give you a little bit of 360 here. Like I said, that's Schriever Park. I'm going to call it Schriever Park. Really good facilities. Manitou Springs indoor swimming pool. Hello. And yeah, as we talked about before, you can definitely tell that fall is coming in. The leaves are going away. Pretty soon all the trees will be bare. There's still a whole lot of RVs down here. Of course, a lot of, and I guess they're just kind of hanging around for a little while because leaf peeping season is pretty much over. There's a little bit of color left here, but not much. Not really much. Okay. Oh, man. Some more wall art here. Trail art. Howdy. And we'll be coming up on the end here. Yeah, this part here was considered phase 3 of the Creek Walk Trail. And oh man. Whew. I just have a screaming sinus headache. I don't know what's going on. So we'll be turning around here at Mayfair Drive. And eventually it will go up there and go by the we're going to go over here and turn around on the little wood bridge. This is the Manitou Springs Chamber of Commerce building. Yeah, it gets a little tight here, so just enough room for the trikes. If this bridge was any thinner, we couldn't do it. All right. Yeah, eventually the trail will work its all the way over to the Manitou Springs Visitor Center. And I think it's called Seven Soda Springs Park. It actually has one of the natural mineral water springs that they have 2 or 3 of them here in Manitou Springs still that work. But we're not going to go into the town. It's just too crazy busy. Turn into Schriever, dear. turn into Schriever, the park, the first park. Oh man. Whew. Good Lord, I have a sinus kicker. Boy, I don't know what's going on. Howdy. Man. Yeah, we're going to go down into Schriever. So, a little while since we've done that, so I thought I'd take you down into Schriever and get a little view there. Whew. Boy. Looks like they're doing some painting or something, some re-roofing or something up on the swimming pool ceiling there. Roof, rather. I'm going to have to, I can't turn as sharp as Joe, so I'm going to have to cut the corner here a little bit so I can make this. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to head back down the Creek Walk Trail. Yeah, it'd be real nice when they start and finish phase 4, so you could go all the way to the visitor center, because from there you can pick up, a little back street, and that'll take you into, downtown. So it'll be all the way. Or now you have to jump up on not a real busy road, but a fairly busy road, and to be able to get into downtown. Yeah. It's when you wish you had full suspension. I have to admit, if Joe wins her Powerball, she swears she's going to win one of these days. But when she does, I think I'm going to try a Stein trike. I'd like to try a Stein trike wild one. I think I'd like it. I just like the suspension setup. It's basic but very thorough. Whoa, Nelly. Okay. Try to give you the pretty side here. Thank you. All right. Definitely a good trail. It's a shame it's not a lot longer. Oh, have a good day, sir. Yeah, they got art on the back. There was that's one of the tour Jeeps from Garden of the Gods. And we got some one-wheelers over here. Howdy. Okay. again. Thank you. Folks walking down there, down by the creek. Whee! It's kind of a neat little windy path, you know. A nice place to sit and contemplate. There's another one here. It's even better. There's a real nice bench up here. Howdy. I don't think she can even hear. Yeah. Let this lady walk by here. Hello? Okay. Yeah, more art. All right. Well, we're back to Fields Park. Good morning, ma'am. I'm going to pass on your left. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah. So now we're heading back towards the Midland Trail. Ah. And we're starting to get a little sunshine finally. It may eventually hit that 75, but it's already 12:30. Thank you. So like I said, it's already 12:30. But as we go, as we head the other way, we still got that big old cloud just sitting up there. Yeah, so it's kind of unique, you know. Just down here at the end, they have the Garden of the Gods RV park. So if you've got an RV and a trike or a bike, or you just want to have a good place to hike, it'd be a good place to do your set your RV up, and then you just hike up into Manitou, or hike or bike up into Manitou Springs. Lots of places to eat, lots of shops. Manitou Springs is definitely still a pure tourist town. As you can tell now, we're on the Midland Trail, which is it's just the same trail. It just switches once you get to Manitou or back into Colorado Springs. So now we're officially back into Colorado Springs. Although they used to call this area no man's land because neither Colorado Springs nor Manitou Springs was really taking care of it. And then Colorado Springs decided it would add it to its put together. Well, when we get back over on the other side, if we go back down underneath, go ahead and shut this part off because it's just kind of ugly otherwise. But so somewhere down the road here, we'll either get back to you or you'll have a little musical interlude, which is probably what will happen. But so just in case, thanks for coming along. Please like, share, and subscribe to our video, Out and About on the Recumbents by BJ and Joe Lynn Ondo, or Joe Ondo, and her real name is Jo Lynn. So and if you're looking for a hotel, you got the Buffalo Lodge Bicycle Resort right down that road there. So that's a great place to stay. Tori and her folks take good care of bicyclists and tricyclists, okay? Now we're right down here by the creek, as you can tell, because it floods constantly. All right. Oh, up. I'll try to catch Jo there. She's too fast for me. I can't catch her. I'm too low a gear. All right. So we'll either get back to you or we'll just say till we come together next time. Happy trails, folks. Bye.